Well, this video is going to be reaction to the discussion of Weiss Schnee shows off her skills. RWBY asks Queendom. Now the reaction is going to commence. So, just from seeing what this is going to be about, I have the feeling it's going to be just a trailer. The original 4 trailers or whatever they were, information stuff, I don't know, doesn't matter. Begin. Is this going to be a part of an episode or is this actual trailer? I mean, it's part of an episode. Just the animation! How good the 2D... Oh, okay, yeah, just the fact that it's 2D for me, it's a personal immediate improvement. Oh! Oh! Oh, guy. I'm so happy we're gonna see more of this. Whoa. Oh, gravity. Seems like the glyphs are the same color here. Whoa. Whoa. Have they buffed her in this? I don't know. I don't remember the original trailer. Could she do all of this? Gravity glyph is overpowered. Oh. Okay, I know her sword didn't have those signs. Signs? Glyphs? What? Okay, this was epic. So, when it comes to design, I personally really appreciate Weiss the most. I just do. Yeah, design-wise, actually that is the case. And I also do think that from the main team, she actually does have the best power. Because, yeah, glyphs are broken in so many different ways. Like, the fact that so many people say that Weiss should be able to sew a maiden. Yeah, that's not an understatement. If she gets complete mastery, she really should. But hey, I feel like a lot of the semblances are actually being underutilized in general when it comes to the series, so I do hope that this will be able to go on ahead and improve more on the semblances, look more into them. I mean, I feel like I don't know. What do I feel like? What do I want them to focus on when it comes to the world in this retelling of RWBY? So obviously enough, we're going to be having different characters. I just watched the second trailer and we saw that Dreamcatcher girl, which I don't remember her name. But obviously we're going to have different characters with new abilities, new Grim. So I am kind of hoping they go deeper on the explanation of semblances and perhaps in the use of aura overall. For example, perhaps something I would really appreciate and I'm hoping that they gonna go ahead and do is perhaps show training of technically the aura is the soul, but anyway, aura techniques, not just semblances, but techniques that technically everyone that can use aura can do. And obviously they're gonna take more aura whenever you do them, just like your semblance, but I feel like that would be very cool, because in reality, those already exist, and it's technically something that was expected of the students to learn from the beginning, like covering your entire body in aura or covering your sword. That's something I personally really wish we got more of when it comes to the school years, just the overall uses of aura outside of just doing your semblance. Because I feel like we've seen certain characters do some very interesting things with aura without their semblance. Just it's very rare, and maybe sometimes I just think it's their semblance and not that, but anyway, I just think that that's something they really should do. But let's just focus on this trailer because yeah, White was awesome. I really like her. I do. She's cool. The fight itself, I don't remember the original one. Animation wise, really good. Just once again, it could be because I am a fan of 2D animation way more than 3D. But for me, just watching this was so much cooler. And I do think it's probably gonna be a part of an episode. So maybe I shouldn't have watched it. But yeah, there is this interesting moment. Let me just go on ahead. And this, whenever her sword lights up with these different glyphs, or just what's the word? Is it glyphs? I think it is glyphs. But I don't feel right using glyphs because obviously the glyphs are also just her ability. But anyway, yeah, these symbols on the sword. So obviously, that's not a thing, at least in the original one. But in a way, I'm completely fine with it, precisely because, as I mentioned, I wouldn't mind them changing the power levels and just the overall abilities of different characters. Now, as long as it isn't a complete shift, like for example, if they go on ahead and give RWBY the ability to make others swole, for example. I don't know, just something random. I think they're going to be. We have been already shown the abilities of Ruby Rose, and we know that she's still turning into petals. But besides the point, this little thing with Weiss, it maybe it's not connected to her power, but I feel like it is. So is Weiss using a magical blade in this world? That's also something I've been insanely curious about. So obviously, the Schnees have their own secret with the fact that their semblance is actually inherited. It's inherited? Yeah, that's what I want to say. Hence, I think it would be interesting if maybe the sword Weiss is using is made from some sort of magical metal. That would be fun, and it would be an interesting reveal that could also be expanded upon in the original series as well. Because we know, I mean, I'm gonna be going on ahead and spoiling a lot from the original RWBY series, if you don't want to listen to that. But we know that in the past, magic was much more abundant and there were many more magical users. So, yeah, we know that the god of destruction went ahead and snapped pretty much all humans away. However, I do believe that their creations weren't snapped away, and if there is magical items in that world, some of them could have survived and still exist. And I feel like that's something very interesting that can be done. But hey, we'll see. Maybe it's just a cool little detail that they decided to do for Weiss. I mean, I can't think of the word right now, but pretty much the thing with the glowing symbols on her sword could be just something for style instead of actual use. But hey, I'm really hoping it's not the case. But yeah, just overall, the fight itself was very cool. I really did appreciate it. Once again, I don't know whether I would have rather to just see it whenever it happens in an episode. But hey, from what I saw, if the animation is on this level, I personally would be satisfied with it. Because I think like, yeah, just looked pretty cool. The ice was awesome. Just overall, Weiss being very cool. There was no dialogue in this, which, I mean, I don't think it was necessary. After all, Weiss wasn't fighting a human or just anything that can even understand her. Now, I do feel like that if I probably overanalyze it, I'll be able to figure out some other things that might be slightly different about her powers, or maybe things that she shouldn't be able to do now. Then again, just the lot of things were different from volumes 1, 2, and 3 than now when we are in volume 7. There's just a lot of power shifts and a lot of things that actually have been kind of forgotten and not used again because they could be too overpowered. So we'll see. But yeah, overall, it just this isn't a trailer. I guess this little preview of the show. I'm not certain what it should be called. But hey, it was very cool. I really did once again appreciate seeing Weiss. The thing with the glyphs on her sword, or just the symbols, it could mean that they might change the semblances a little bit, maybe how they work, or maybe they're gonna go more deep into it. And I am very excited about that prospect. But overall, I had fun, and I'm truly looking forward to actually episode 1. It shouldn't be coming out that late, right? Wait, if RWBY's Queendom is coming out soon, I thought that Volume 8 is also coming out soon. No way they're gonna run them at the same time, are they? I mean, actually, I'm not certain about the timing, and I'm not gonna look into it now. But hey, overall, I had fun, and I'm truly looking forward to episode 1. But for now, this is there. Start my channel there, and bye.